Have you ever noticed something strange about people who are good with money? They rarely talk about some secret investment strategy. They don't chase every new financial trend, and they don't seem stressed every time the economy changes. Yet somehow, year after year, they keep moving forward. The truth is surprisingly simple. Most financially successful people aren't relying on complicated strategies. They're following a few small habits that quietly guide where their money goes. Once those habits are in place, money starts behaving differently. Instead of constantly disappearing, it begins building something. Instead of feeling chaotic, it starts moving with purpose. And over time, those small habits create a completely different financial life. So today, we're going to explore 5 powerful money habits that slowly transform how your finances work. They're simple, they're practical, and once they become part of your routine, money stops working against you and starts working for you.
Habit 1. Pay yourself first. Most people save money in the exact wrong order. The paycheck arrives, bills get paid, groceries get bought, life happens. And at the end of the month, they try to save whatever is left. But by that point, there usually isn't much left, which leads to a frustrating cycle. You want to save, you intend to save, but somehow saving never actually happens. Paying yourself first completely flips this system. Instead of saving what remains, you save before anything else happens. The moment your income arrives, a small portion immediately moves away from spending and into savings or investments. Then the rest of the month continues normally. You still pay your bills, you still live your life, but one crucial difference has already been made. Your future has already been paid. This works because money behaves in a very predictable way. If it stays available for spending, it almost always gets spent. Small things show up constantly during the month. A dinner out, an online purchase, a subscription you forgot about, something that seems useful in the moment. None of these things feel large individually, but together they slowly consume the money that could have built your future. Paying yourself first removes that temptation completely. The money never enters the spending pool in the first place, and something powerful begins happening. Saving stops being something you try to do, it becomes something that automatically happens. Over time, this habit creates a quiet but powerful shift. Instead of wondering whether you saved this month, you already know you did.
Habit 2. Turn your money into workers. Saving money is a great first step, but once you've saved it, an important question appears. What should that money do next? Many people leave their savings sitting in cash. It stays in a bank account where it feels safe and stable. But cash has a limitation. It doesn't grow very much. Assets are different. Assets are things that work on your behalf. A company share works because the business keeps producing value. A rental property works because people pay to live there. A business works because it sells products or services. Assets are like employees for your money. They keep working even when you're not paying attention. Think of money like seeds. If seeds stay inside a bag, nothing happens. But once they're planted in the soil, growth begins. At first, you don't see anything. For a long time, it looks like nothing is changing. But beneath the surface, roots are spreading. The same thing happens with assets. Growth often begins quietly. But over the years, the results can become incredibly powerful. The key is not perfection. You don't need to choose the perfect investment every time. The habit itself is what matters. Each time you convert money into assets, you plant another seed. And enough seeds eventually create a forest. Habit 3. Buy things that return value. Spending money is part of life. Most purchases follow a simple pattern. You pay for something, you enjoy it for a moment, and then the money is gone forever. But some purchases behave differently. Some purchases continue giving value long after you buy them, and this is where a powerful habit begins. Before buying something, pause for a moment and ask one simple question. Will this help my future? Some purchases improve your skills. Some purchases improve your productivity. Some purchases open new opportunities. Books, courses, tools, education, and experiences that expand your abilities can keep paying you back for years. Think about spending like planting seeds again. Some purchases are small plants. They appear briefly, give a little value, and disappear. But others are trees. Trees grow stronger with time. They produce fruit again and again. The goal isn't to eliminate fun spending. Life should still feel enjoyable. But when even a portion of your spending goes toward things that improve your future, your money begins building something instead of simply disappearing. Habit 4. Focus on growth, not just cutting costs. There are two ways people approach saving money. The first approach focuses on building the future. People save early. They invest. They develop skills. They acquire assets that grow over time. This mindset is focused on expansion. But the second approach can become a trap. Some people turn saving into an obsession. Every expense feels painful. Every purchase feels like a mistake. They analyze every receipt and question every dollar spent. Eventually, their focus shifts from building wealth to avoiding spending. And this mindset can quietly shrink your life. The goal of money isn't simply to keep it locked away. The real goal is to use money as a tool to create a better life. Real financial progress usually comes from big moves, learning valuable skills, starting projects, investing in opportunities, owning assets that grow. Watching every small expense rarely creates massive change, but building the right systems absolutely can. Habit 5. Stop watching the market every day. When people begin investing, they often develop a strange habit. They check the market constantly. Every price movement feels important. Stocks go up, stocks go down. News appears, predictions flood social media, and suddenly investing feels like an emotional roller coaster. But here's the problem. Daily market movements are mostly noise. Real businesses grow slowly. Industries evolve over years. Wealth compounds quietly over long periods of time. When you watch the market too closely, you start reacting emotionally to tiny movements. A small drop feels scary. A small rise feels exciting. And emotions often lead to bad decisions. The real power of investing comes from something much simpler: patience. The longer time works in your favor, the stronger compounding becomes. At first, the growth feels slow, but eventually, time starts stacking results on top of results, and that's when investing becomes truly powerful. Final section: the quiet power of small habits. None of these habits are complicated. In fact, they're surprisingly simple. Pay yourself first. Turn savings into assets, buy things that build your future, focus on growth instead of fear, and give your investments time to work. Individually, each habit seems small, but together they change the entire direction of your financial life. Because wealth rarely comes from one big decision. It's built through small actions repeated consistently over time. And once those habits are in place, money stops disappearing and finally starts building something meaningful.